Namaste, and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. The practice of mindfulness is a way of bringing your focus, your attention to this very moment and all the experience, the sensation, the feelings that you have in your body, in your mind, in your heart, and just letting everything else go. So, thank you for taking a break in your day to come into this practice of mindfulness. So let's begin in our seat today. I'm sitting here on the ground. You can join me there if that feels comfortable for you. I'm sitting up on something. You're also welcome to practice this in a chair, or you could be seated at your desk, whatever feels comfortable. So beginning the mindfulness, and we start it with just simply recognizing our breath. So go ahead and drop your hands down on your thighs, drop your chin to your chest, and just take some slow, deep breaths, moving your breath in through your nose, filling yourself up. Keep your chin down. And then exhaling and emptying, 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 emptying your breath. So the awareness begins now, right? We come here. So just breath. Feel the breath coming in through your nostrils, moving into the little lungs, expanding the ribs all the way up to your shoulders, and emptying, 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 emptying. Let's begin to move a bit now. So as you inhale, lift your chin and open the chest. The chin lifts, the breath coming through your nose. Take a little pause at the top on that in-breath. And then when you're ready to exhale, start to release the breath through your mouth, emptying as your chin drops down towards your chest. Go slow as you do this, right? You're very aware of what's happening. You feel the breath coming in through your nostrils, your chin, your chest, your heart begins to lift and expand and open. And exhale, empty it through your mouth as your chin drops down towards your chest, as you release, as you empty, as you empty. The mindfulness moment. Inhale, rising up, breath lifting, emptying through your mouth, release, 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 release. So the awareness, you're aware of the breath as it flows into the body. You can become aware of how this breath practice is making you feel, right? You're slow, you're steady. This is an in-breath. And empty, 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 empty. And notice, right, what the thinking mind is doing as well. Try not to judge, just notice as you're here. Inhaling, rising up, fill up. Is your focus right here? Is your focus right here? And it's just an invitation to bring it here. Exhale, emptying, emptying through your mouth. This time, keep your chin down and start to take some rolls of the head. Up and round you go. Your jaw can get really relaxed here, opening, go in one direction. Keep the chest lifted as you're moving here. The chin drops down, and then take the rolls of the head in the opposite direction. Again, being really aware, right? So I'm now aware of some sounds happening in my body. Again, not trying to judge or dig in any deeper than just simply noticing, right? Just noticing. Feel that energy. Again, change directions, the head and neck going in the opposite direction. Keep the breath flowing. And then one more time, shift directions. Breath is flowing. Maybe the noises have stopped a bit. Maybe they've gotten a little bit deeper, more prominent. Keep your chin down. Now go ahead and shrug your shoulders and now lift your arms. Your gaze can lift up to the sky. Get really tall here as you rise up. Arms are lifting. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then as you exhale, let's turn and twist to the left. Your right hand touching your left thigh or knee. And turn and twist here. Deep breathing in. Deep, deep, mindful breathing out. Here's the mindfulness practice. Inhale, rise up, take the arms up, lift. Look at your hands for a moment. And then exhale and turn and twist to the second side. Left hand to right thigh and turn and twist. And inhaling, you're rising up. You feel that energy flowing. As you exhale, soften into that space you create with your breath, twisting and turning here. Being nice and aware. Gaze is soft, but take a look at your hands as you bring your arms right back through center again. Bring your arms right back through center. Go ahead and keep the palms open and just start to flow with the arms, taking little circles. Your arms now can come in line with your shoulders, circling into your wrists, circling into your elbows, into your shoulders. Open space here. Drop the left hand onto the ground and sweep the right arm way up and over and take a peek up there at your right hand. Deep breathing. Feel the stretch all the way down through the right side body. The breath is flowing. And you become aware, right? You're aware of the space that you're inhabiting here. You're aware of the room that you're in. Inhale, rise back up. Some more circles into the wrist, into the shoulders, the elbows. Drop the right hand. Feel it dropping down on the ground. Or if you're seated in a chair, you can grab the chair. And then up and over you go to the other side, a big stretch through the side body. Again, take a look at that left hand. And the awareness is on your body and on your breath here. Good. Come back up to the center. Reach your arms all the way up. Again, your gaze can lift. Your gaze can lift. Keep your arms lifted and take some very soft movements of the head and neck again. Just trying to relax that space, that area in the base of the neck. Take the arms and drop them down behind you and slip the hands back, interlace your hands, and you can interlace your hands quite loosely there. So it's not a tight interlace. Lift your chest, lift your chin. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale. We're going to flow forward. So you're still in your seat here, again, chair or on the ground. Arms can lift up. Your gaze can drop. Deep breathing, big stretch in your shoulders, and then gently lift yourself right back up. You're working with your core a bit. Hands are interlaced behind you. Lift your chin, lift your chest as you take a deep breath in, look up. And then softly bend your elbows a little bit this time. Keep the interlace of your hands. Flow forward, drop the forehead towards the ground. Relax the back of the head and the neck. Lift your arms. And then come back up. We'll do this twice more. Gently rising back up. Chest is lifted, widen collarbones. You can squeeze your shoulder blades together there and flow forward. Belly as strong as you're doing that. Arms lifted. Drop your head. Coming back up. And then one more time. And inhaling, lift your chin, lift your chest. A lot going on in the upper body. Relax and let the head drop down. And again, you're aware now. You feel the head, the neck relaxing, and then gently lift yourself right back up. Good. Release your arms from behind you. Give your arms a little shake. Shake everything out. And now we'll come to stand. So go slow to do that, right? If you were seated on the ground, take the time to do that. You can take away any kind of props. You can leave your chair there if you have a chair nearby. And then go ahead and just come to stand for a moment. Stand tall. And then take the feet out a little bit wider than your hips. So take yourself out a little bit wider than your hips. Nice, gentle, grounded stance here. Float the arms out to the side, right there, aligned with your shoulders. And then again, let's do a little unwinding here. Turning the palms up and then turning the arms down. Keep the flow of your breath. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. A big breath and a big stretch there. Grab hold of your right wrist. The legs are still wide, and then pull yourself up and over to the left side. This time, send your gaze down. You can bend your knees a bit here too. Get a little bit soft in the legs. Come back up to the center. Go ahead and lengthen. Grab hold of the opposite wrist and pull yourself up and over. So you feel the big stretch here, opening up. Again, you're aware, right? You're aware of your body. Sensations moving through. The breath is opening you. Inhale, come back up to the center. Sweep the arms alongside you. Bend your knees. Put your hands on your thighs for a moment. And now let's do some standing cat and cow. So this is movement in the spine. I'm just turning to the side so you can see. Undulating your spine. So chin drops down. I kind of round my shoulders and then look forward. Your collarbones open. You can stick your hips way back. And I like doing this a little bit wide-legged. It gives the lower back a bit more space. And again, we're in awareness here. We're practicing awareness. So maybe there's areas that feel particularly open for you today, right? In the back body. Or maybe alternatively, there might be some areas of tension or tightness. Stick your hips way back. Most of us have a little bit of something there. Our culture spends a lot of time in a seated position, so we have some tension that tends to gather in the back body. Stick your hips way back and keep moving like that. Again, try to just simply be aware without judgment, just noticing sensations in the body. Let's do a few more like that. Movement, opening up, lifted chest as you look forward, and then round, round, round. Chin dropping one more time, inhaling forward. Deep breath, and then exhaling round. Stay rounded here, and then soften yourself into a forward bend. Let your arms just hang heavy. Again, your feet can be wide here. And just take a moment here, releasing through the head and the neck. Allow yourself to release any tension that you might have at the tops of the shoulders, maybe some tension in the back of the neck or your jaw. And let that tension just flow right out of the body, through the arms, and then down into the ground. Sway your body from side to side now, opening up. Again, knees are bent. This gives you the nice stretch in the lower back. This is an intentional movement here to give yourself a little bit of space in that lower back. Also, inverting is very helpful for the body. Take the right hand to your left shin, or you can bring it up a little higher to your left thigh, and then the left arm goes up and turn and twist. And long through the spine. So from head to tail, I'm going really long. I didn't go with that twist over to the left, and turn and twist. Exhale and gently release. Take a deep breath in. Empty it out. You can even empty through your mouth. Let's try that again. Inhale. Empty through your mouth. Left hand to right shin, right arm up. Again, long. I'm going from tail all the way out to the crown. Turn and twist and open. Nice full breath. Exhale, release back into the forward bend. A breath through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. One more time. Inhaling. Empty it all. Quite intentional. Bend your knees and then gently roll yourself up. One vertebra at a time. You can come up slow. You can come up slow. And as you rise up, shrug the shoulders. And now this time we'll walk the feet so that they're underneath us now. So we're more of a traditional mountain pose, Tadasana. And the arms are alongside you, a nice deep breath. And then inhale, stretch the arms, reach the arms all the way up, big breath. Look forward, arms out to the side, bend your knees and take a nice open, spacious forward bend. Let go. Head relaxes, and then inhale, come up halfway this time, nice flat spine. Take your time here. This is a good stretch for the back of the legs. Might spend a breath or two here. Even out the weight distribution on your feet. You can play there and then release back into that forward bend. Use your breath and core, and then lift your arms out to the side and come right back up. Bring your hands together, pressing your hands in a prayer, and then bring that prayer right through the midline. It goes over your nose, your mouth, and right here to your heart. Close your eyes for a moment and just take some deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice and full. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And shake the arms out. Shake your legs out. It's nice, again, just to have a little movement, a little flow in the body. Go ahead and step your right foot. Yeah, there you go. Your right foot forward, your left foot back. Your hips are kind of turned over towards the left side. That's fine. Put your hands onto your shoulders and then turn your chest forward. You can keep your hands here at the tops of your shoulders, and then start to bend that right leg. Bend the right leg a bit. So you're coming into what is a warrior one position in the practice of yoga. And strong foundation, strong through your legs. Take the arms out to the side to get nice and full here. Go ahead and flex at your wrists and push the walls. Nothing to hold you back here. And again, notice sensation. You feel areas that feel really strong, right? Maybe you feel stable through your legs. Nice strong core, open heart. Bend your elbows and try to pin your elbows back behind you. You can even turn your palms up here. And then the gaze can come up. Lift up towards the chest is lifted to the sky. Straighten that front leg. Slip the hands back behind you, a nice loose interlace, and then flow forward. That front leg is nice and straight. Go down halfway. Pause there. Take another breath, look forward, and then gently drop down your nose to your knee, and then reach your arms up to the sky. You can bend your elbows a bit. Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. Good. Use your strength through your legs and your core, and then gently lift yourself right back up. Release your arms to the side, give them a little shake, a little swing, and then take your time to step that back foot forward. Stand again in a Tadasana position, turning your palms forward. Your chest is lifted, and take some breaths in and out. And you're aware, the mindfulness practice, to be intensely aware of what we are sensing, what we're sensing in the body. Let's go with the left foot forward and the right foot back. Hips again are kind of off to the right side a little bit. That's a nice natural kind of alignment in the hips. Your hands here to your shoulders. And start to bend that left knee. Back leg stays strong and straight. Chest is lifted. Sweep the arms out to the side. Go ahead and push. Nothing can hold you back here, right? You expand, you extend. All the muscles of the body working. Bend your elbows, try to pin them back behind you. Again, it's just such a beautiful space for the chest and the heart to come to. A nice full breath. Go ahead and straighten your front leg. Slip the hands back behind you, a little interlace, and then flow forward. You can eventually drop your nose to your knee. Front leg stays straight. Stretching back body, front body, the back of your legs. Press down into the ground. Use your breath and your strength to lift yourself right back up. Good. Gently shrug your shoulders. Take your time to bring that back foot forward. And once again, here we are in Tadasana, standing tall. Good. Just feeling the breath as it moves through the body. Good. Go ahead, and now I'm going to come to sit in a chair. You can do this as well. It's a good stretch. I just like to do these hip stretches, especially when I'm at my desk, right, doing kind of a busy work day. These stretches for the lower back and for your hips can be quite helpful. So, seated in a chair, make sure you're stable in that chair in case you have some wheels beneath you. Drop the feet underneath you. Hands down onto your thighs and just hinge forward, right? Now, out of the waist, we kind of lift up to the waist, feet are grounded, and just take a nice flat back and come down for a moment. Drop your head down for a breath. Just feel the stretch through the lower back area. Pressing down through the legs, using your hands, and this time I'm going to bring that right knee up into the chest and give it a little swing. When it gets up there, you're going to roll that leg around in the hip socket. Then we tend to hold tension in the hips. Crossing ankle to knee, right? I'm taking that right leg ankle to knee. Some of us, that leg might be quite lifted here. That's fine. Try to stabilize there and keep that right foot flexed if you can. Use your breath. You're seated nice and tall. Reach your arms up. Nice full breath. And then you can slip the hands back behind you. We've been doing this in this practice today. Just opening up the chest. Keep that chest open as you hinge forward any amount. And you might, again, the practice of awareness, mindfulness is to feel sensation. And you might feel quite a great sensation there in your hip. Deep breathing. Let the breath carry you there. Spend a moment or two. Maybe the arms can lift up a little higher as you relax your head. And then gently rise back up. Shrug your shoulders. Hug that right knee back into your chest. Again, you can move it around in the hip socket a bit. Extend the leg way forward. Be really strong as you make that extension. The foot is flexed. Drop the heel of that right foot down, sit really tall. And then just a little, I like to call this kind of sciatic flossing. You go forward, right? Not trying to round too much here. Nice flat back. It's unimportant how long and how far down you go. And then gently rise back up. Exhale, go down. And inhale, lift back up. Keeps that whole back area really spacious. That sciatic energy, that nerve runs down through the back of the leg, and it initiates at the spine. You feel that breath moving. That area can get kind of blocked and tight in our body. Good. And then gently bring that leg back up. Let's hug the left knee into your chest. Roll the leg around. So this can be, right, a daily mindfulness practice. We have this amazing body that does not get a lot of movement typically in our day. Maybe for you, you do. You have a regular movement practice. Even in that, just taking time to stretch a bit, very specifically, can help to keep these joints nice and safe and open. Cross that left leg over top, so it's ankle to knee, nice and stable and tall in the spine. Just to any movement forward here. I already feel something here. Coming forward, coming forward, coming forward. Good, come back up. Interlace your hands back behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Again, go down with that flat spine as the arms lift any amount here and feel that stretch. So you might observe here that it's a little different than kind of judging, but observing that maybe this side is your more free side, or alternatively, maybe it's a side that feels a little bit more tense or blocked. Lift up, then gently release. Bring that knee back into your chest, roll it around again. A bit more. Extend that leg nice and strong and forward. The heel is down, the leg stays straight. Nice and strong here in your core as you flow forward. There's a little stretch. Maybe it's a big stretch. Feel it through the back of the hamstrings. Gently lift yourself right back up. Hands again back behind you. Interlace. Down you go. Chin to your knee, and then gently lift yourself right back up. Down you go. And inhaling and lifting back up. Good. Shrug your shoulders, bring your feet back underneath you. And sit tall now. You might swivel the hips a bit, right? Swivel the hips. We're going to prepare now for the mindfulness meditation. We did kind of mindfulness movement practice. Now we'll come into a mindfulness meditation. I'm actually going to prepare my seat on the ground. I prefer to sit on the ground. You can sit in a chair. You can sit wherever it feels comfortable and stable for you. And nice time, right, to prepare this, right? So again, you've taken this time, this pause in your day to come to and practice mindfulness, and it's here. The focus is on being intensely aware of what you're sensing and feeling in this moment. And that comes with the invitation to do this without judgment, right? And without much interpretation, just a sense of being. So sit nice and tall. You can have your hands down on your thighs today. Just grounded here, and just take the moment. Let your gaze get very soft. You don't have to force the eyes closed in any way, but just perhaps just let the eyelids drape over the eyes, bringing the awareness to this moment and this breath, right? This breath, you feel the breath as it moves in and out of your body. So we're practicing our skills of awareness, of mindfulness, of just being here now in this moment. You stay connected to the physical sensations in the body, right? Stay aware of what's happening. And if the beautiful thinking mind kind of just swoop in and take you away from this moment of sensation, of being seated here and now, just invite the mind to take a moment and come right back here to this. And the practice is to return again and again to this moment. Use the awareness of your breath to keep you here, right? To keep you away from the thoughts. They'll be there in a moment. But for this moment here and now, aware of what you are feeling, what you are sensing in the body. Bring your awareness and your attention to the palm of your hands and feel the tips of your fingers as they touch your thighs, your pants. Just notice that sensation at the tips of your fingers. Feel the warmth and the energy there. Bring your awareness a little higher up into your wrists, into the forearms, up to the elbows and to the shoulders. Be aware. What do you sense? What do you feel in this moment? Let that awareness come across the top of your chest, and you notice how the chest and how the belly and the ribs just rise and fall quite naturally, quite generously with your breath. A tense, intense awareness of this moment. Feel the rise and fall of your breath. Start to deepen your breath now. Letting the belly expand in all directions, your ribs, your chest open and free with your breath as you empty that breath completely. Take another deep and spacious breath. Fill up, fill up, fill up. Notice what you feel, what you sense as you exhale the breath completely. And one more, a full breath. Let it flow into your body. lifting you, creating light and space as you empty, releasing into that energy, that light, that space. Exhaling your breath now, go ahead and drop your chin to your chest. Bring your hands together, pressing your hands together in front of your heart, and take a moment here, just a moment to be aware, to sense what it is that you feel in this moment. Take a deep breath in and empty it all. Bring your hands to your forehead. Feel the energy there. An opportunity to really see. Take a deep breath in. Bring your hands right here to your lips. And take a moment here. And this is a place that we speak for mindfulness with awareness. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And here we sense and we feel the mindfulness, the awareness. Take a deep breath in and empty. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for taking a pause in your day, a mindfulness moment break. My name is Evalena, and it is just such a pleasure and an honor and a privilege to guide you through this practice. I wish you a beautiful day, a beautiful rest of your week, and perhaps maybe take a mindfulness moment or two throughout the rest of your week and enjoy your practice. So thank you so much.